Hi, my name is Julianne Mahalik, and this is my Who Am I video for CP2. Just a little bit about myself. I grew up, and I was born and raised in Shillington, Pennsylvania, and I went to Governor Mifflin High School. I'm an only child. I don't have any brothers or sisters, but I love my parents to death, and they've given me everything, all the support and love I could possibly ask for. Always been there for me to encourage me and even sometimes to give me a little common sense and say, Julianne, do you think you should really do that? There's maybe not enough time in the day, because I just always want to be involved in everything and I want to do new things, but they've always been there to keep me grounded, and I hope that someday I can give back to them a little bit of what they've given to me, possibly to my students, because I'm so grateful to them for everything they've done for me. I love my friends. They really serve as my brothers and sisters, and I just really enjoy having friends and having people to talk to, and I love meeting new people, and I love getting to know people, and some people might even think I'm kind of shy at first because I don't talk a lot, but really I'm just kind of taking them in, and then after a while you'll learn I like to talk all day long. I also have a lot of pets at home. I've always had animals in my life ever since I was very, very young, and I do have a horse as well, who is my pride and joy. His name is Lucky. And I was so glad to have him my first year of college because it was nice to come home to something that didn't change, on top of all the other wonderful changes, but it was nice to have a little one constant thing that stayed the same, and I love him to death, and we take good care of each other. I like reading. I love reading, and I like going running. I like being outside and just going for hikes in the woods and doing anything outside. As far as my music background is concerned, I started singing in kindergarten because our school was really, really involved in just music in general, and I sang all the way up through high school in concert choir, and I was in a couple of senior county chorus festivals in high school. I played violin since 3rd grade, and I played in orchestra all throughout school. I played flute since 4th grade, and I played again through concert band all throughout, up through high school. I was in marching band as well. I played flute for the first 2 years, and the second 2 years I was a drum major for my high school marching band, which I loved. I had so much fun, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I think that kind of contributed a little bit to me being a music educator, because I got a little taste of what it was like to teach a bunch of kids and to lead a group that I really cared about into being musicians, and I loved it. I also accompanied for everybody and their dog, basically. I did a lot of theater accompanying. I still do a lot of theater accompanying at home. Played for lots of shows. I've done cabarets, and I've accompanied the choir. I've accompanied instrumentalists, singers, this and that. And I love it. It's really, really fun to make music with other people that way. And I've played all sorts of recitals at home. I've done a lot of reception playing, like background music kind of stuff, and of course I've done a lot of solo work as a pianist. It's kind of odd not doing as much accompanying while I'm at school. I do more solo work now, which is a little bit different than it was before, but I love it either way. And of course, piano. I've been playing since I was 5, and I've always really enjoyed it, and I always wanted to practice. I was never told to practice. I really loved it. And when I got into high school, I got really into it because I came here for piano camp, for solo piano camp at Dr. Goldsworthy's camp, and I fell in love with Westminster, and I thought I have to at least try to get into this school. So my senior year, I took lessons from a teacher at Peabody, and I got into the piano program, and I'm a music ed major. I'm a double major. So I couldn't believe that, and I still really can't believe it. But I love every minute of school here, and I would not trade it for anything. A little bit about my philosophy as an educator. As I said, my parents played a big role in me doing anything, and I'm grateful to them for being so supportive and so loving and so encouraging all the time, and I really hope that I can do that for my students someday, because I think everybody deserves that, and everybody deserves equal chances to have education, to have opportunities, especially music opportunities, because it's so important just to learn how to be yourself and learn what you love and learn what kind of person you are, and I think that's one of the most important parts of growing up, and hopefully someday I can do that for my students. Thanks so much for listening, and I can't wait to hear everybody else's videos.